How are we feeling about a week into camp now? Is everything still going according to plan?
Yeah, I feel great. I mean, the practices are good. Practice a lot of power play, so I see some shots. I see Marty Firk shooting his one-timers at me, so not really happy about that, but no, feel good.
How different is the goalie dynamic when you've got three guys that are fighting for one spot as opposed to one veteran who, like last season, who's kind of...
Well, it's just makes you more alert, and obviously you have way more energy, coming to the rink, knowing that you have other two hungry guys there with you. So obviously it's fun, and it drives you even more.
We were talking to Devin, and he seems pretty laid back and kind of down to earth. Like, what have you seen of it, like him in that room? Like,
he's been awesome to me, and I'm pretty sure the whole group likes him a lot. So yeah, like. As I said, it's a great competition between all of us, and at the same time, I think we have a good chemistry as well. So, as I said, we're having fun.
I know you talked about how kind of nervous you were going into Monday's start. Now that that's under your belt and the results were good, how much more confident are you in just everything after getting through that?
Well, I was confident even before, but it was just more that I didn't see the game action for over half of a year. So, but. I mean, it's still a long season, right? So first game behind me, great, but I got to keep building and keep getting better every day.
You said over half a year. Is that the longest you've gone without, like, when was the last time you would have gone 6 months without seeing game action?
That was for the first time in my life, so hopefully it's never going to happen again.
What's like training camp wise? Workload is heavy, right? Practices and what's that evolution like as you get through the opening days of camp and maybe start to settle into that rhythm of just the workload?
Yeah, well, it's been probably the toughest camp that I ever been to. So obviously lots of recovery, but at the same time, I think everybody's having fun. And as I mentioned before, having the good competition here drives you more. So I mean, that's why you work out the whole summer for this. But yeah, hopefully it's gonna slow down a little bit and just we are just gonna play games.
Does stuff like nutrition and whatnot change when you know you're probably going to get an increased workload in the season? Like, are you eating any differently or managing your body differently that way?
Yeah, well, I'm trying, and especially for me, because I couldn't move for a couple of months, so I put on a little bit of weight. But right now, I mean, obviously you got to watch what you eat, but it's also like good sleep and stay hydrated, especially because I sweat a lot. So yeah, you just got to take care of your body, and I think the whole trainers are doing a great job with us. So I think everyone's on the table, and they're probably so busy right now. So poor guys.
The toughest camp you've ever been part of. The coaches are going hard on you guys this camp?
Yeah, they are going hard, and with the competition too, it just keeps you more alert, as I said. So you don't want to give up on any puck, and you wanna show off every practice because you don't know who's watching, right? So and you want to make yourself better, especially. So yeah, that's why I think.
Who did you rely on, like off-season wise? Like, who were you working with that the guys that kind of kept you going over the summer?
Yeah, so like because the team letting me go back home, so I did all the rehab there. So I had to have some WhatsApp group chats with the rehab guy back home, with the strength coach back home, with the goalie coach back home as well. So I was being watched the whole summer. So yeah.
Dan, you talked about the physical recovery from the surgery. What's the mental aspect like of getting back on the ice and getting into your routine and going up and down and feeling pain-free, but trusting your body that it's going to kind of stay pain-free?
I mean, I start feeling way better since day one after the surgery, so I was super confident, and right now it's just so much better because I don't have to deal with the pain, so I can just actually focus on my game and getting better and helping the other guys to get better as well of actually trying to be a better goalie.
How tough was it before the surgery, knowing that every time you're going to go down or certain movements, you're going to feel pain, but you know you have to do it in order to try and make a save?
Well, that's why I was like, coming in early and staying here for a while, because I was just trying to do everything to prevent the pain or just lower the pain. So right now, when I'm pain-free, I can just focus on getting better and actually not just focus on one thing.